Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today I'm going to be reviewing the Runic Tarot Deck. Now, I wasn't sure I wanted to review this deck because it's, as the title of my thumbnail indicated, it left me wanting. So I really wasn't sure, but anyways, Shuffle Tarot mentioned it on her VR for the 7 Deadly Sins that was originally done by Sylvain and or Sylvain, and she mentioned it and why she was angry at it, and I thought, yeah, do you know what, there so many things she said that echoed with what I was thinking that I thought I need to review this so I can talk to you guys about this. So this is the box it comes in, so it's a big box. This is a Los Carabeo box, so it looks like this. So that's the front, the spine, so you can look at it. Now that's printed upside down for some reason. Don't get me started on things that annoy me. And it tells you that it retails, I don't know if you can see it, at $35.95. I'm assuming this is US dollars. And for mass market deck, $36 just under. That's kind of a lot of money. I mean, for mass market anyway, in my opinion. So this is created by Jack Sephiroth, I believe, Alan Dempster and Jaymi Elford. So I will start by telling you that I was so excited at the thought of having it. I just could not wait. I love runes, I love tarot obviously, and I mean Vikings, runes, all of it together. I mean, it can't get any better, surely. Yes, it could, and that's where my problem is. So when you open the box, you get a table of the runes, just with their names, so they're the ones that they're using in the tarot. You take the book away, I'll talk to you about that in a minute, and then you've got that huge box with the inserts and the little ribbon. And if I take out the cards, give me a second, that's the promotion. There is absolutely nothing in it, it's just bland black. Not that there's anything wrong with a black box, this is not what I mean. What I mean is it's a little bit bland. I was kind of hoping for some kind of rune in the bottom, you know, to protect the deck or something like that. But hey, that's just me. Now, Sylvain made a very valid point on his VR on deal breakers for decks. And he said, I just wish we'd stop getting those huge boxes that open like a book with the magnetic. And I used to love them, and I thought, you know what, this is such a very valid point. I don't need that huge box. I could have this in a smaller box. It's going to live in a pouch anyway for me. Yeah, so I agree with him. I will leave the link of his video and Shuffle Tarot's video in the description box below if you want to check them out and check, you know, the points I was making when I was referring to them. And he then went on to talk about the books that come with it, and that very often there is not much point in them, and that if they are that good, then maybe they should be available to buy on their own. And I agree with that. Which leads me to my point of the book. Okay, so let me move this. So this is how it looks, matte. The spine is like that. There's the back, Los Carabeo. Okay. So there's me being very excited when I open it, and well, the first page is a path of runes, and you're kind of, you'll walk through some kind of meditation, you know, they tell you how to breathe, and going into some kind of Viking village, and I'm not going to read it because it's super long, but then it says, step back into the room, into your body. When you're ready and feel restored, open your eyes, hold the tarot deck in your hands, it's time to get to work. I found that very strange. I mean, I know how to get in the zone to do my readings. It just didn't work for me. I don't know. And maybe it works for other people, you know, I'm not saying, I'm just thinking that was just weird. I've just thought, okay, never mind. So then Introduction to Tarot. So it tells you that this deck obviously combines the Tarot and the rune systems, which was my, you know, attraction to it. Oh God, I could not wait to get this. And it gives you a bit of history. It tells you Tarot is a wonderful tool for divination and insight. Well, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I'm very sarcastic today. I'm so gutted. I wanted to love this, and it's just not hitting the mark for me. And then it introduces the suits. And I thought, oh, cool. Cups are horns, pentacles are shields, and then you get wands and swords. Now, I would have replaced swords with axes. But that's just me, okay? I'm not the creator. Anyways, I thought horns and shields, yeah, cool, I can get behind that, I'm happy. And then pages, knights, queens and kings are the same, so alright. And then it moves on to introduce runes and tell you a little bit about the runes and the Elder Fouvark and so on. Gives you the table of the runes that you've got in the box. And then you have a little bit about unlocking the meanings. In other words, you know, how to read the runes and the tarot. That did not help me. To me, it was just common sense what they were saying, basically. Nothing groundbreaking. And then it opens up to the major arcana. So you've got a table that shows you... I've just realized there's a glare. You can't see it, can you? Probably not. I hope you can now. But I'm going to do a big close-up so you can see that. So it shows you, for instance, the Fool goes with Freya, the god, and the rune is Jera. And so it goes for all of the major arcanas, so that's alright. And then you have the beautiful photo of the card, the title, and then just that tiny bit of description. And then you have the meanings. Okay, so that's about 2 little paragraphs. And then keywords, I hope you can see this, the keywords, upright and reversed, it does say, and then interpreting the runes, and a little thing about that, and then you move on to the next. And so you see, for instance, the magician, when he talks about the image description, it goes, Heimdall, the guardian god, stands tall, he has one hand on a giant horn, ready to call others, his armor is well padded. Right, so it's basically describing the picture, literally describing it, but it's not teaching me anything about Heimdall. Now, I happen to know this because my husband is obsessed, but if you don't, then that's not helpful. You're just telling us what's on the picture. I just don't get it. I'm so sorry. So you got all the majors. I'm going to skip to the minor arcana. By that point, we're on page 87. So you get the suit of horns, cups, and then there's no pictures, it's just a page per thing, and really, again, nothing groundbreaking. I mean, you see, 2 of horns, so your typical 2 of cups. So it tells you, you know, fantastic partnership. Gee, it's really glary. I hope you can see this. Fantastic partnership, capacity to grow, emotional complexion, harmonious relationship, a match based on mutual trust, and then it moves on to reversed. This is nothing new. And I agree with Sylvain when he said, you know what, you can get so many very good books on what the tarot meanings are, that you don't need this kind of suit everyone kind of, you know, definitions. That's what I mean by that. And so the whole of it is like that for the minor arcana. So I was kind of a bit disappointed, I've got to be honest. And why didn't they put axes instead of swords? I don't know. Anyway. And then you've got that section, page 153, of reading tarot. So I thought, oh, okay. And it moves on to tell you how to use the cards. Now, I just find it very strange. Do you know, I'm lost for words. How to use the cards. I mean, you know, when you're ready to do your first reading, think of a question you want answered. I mean, really? Then there's a little bit about a runic spread, which, quite frankly, bearing in mind the originality of this deck is tarot with runes, this is what you get. on runic spreads. Majorly disappointed. And then you get 1, 2, 3, you've got 3 spreads. And okay, so they've got core names. You've got a 4-card spread, Odin's Sight spread, the 3-card spread, Norn's Spin spread, and the magical action 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're all very classic, basic spreads. I mean, if you're a beginner, okay, that's cool. But to be honest, if you're a beginner, there's not enough depth in the meanings of the cards for you to really get into it. And if you're not a beginner, you're just looking at redundant information. I'm sorry, I'm so negative. I don't mean to be like that. I'm just so frustrated by it. And then the last page, which to be honest was the worst for me, is your first reading. And you know, number 1, think about what's going on in your life. Is there an area that you crave answers for? Number 2, craft a question. Number 3, shuffle the cards. Number 4, draw a single card. I mean, yeah. Okay, I think you get the gist of where I'm going with this. I'm gonna just stop being angry at it and show you the cards, right? So, that comes with that on the front. Yeah, anyway. So this is the deck, and this is like standard. I've got average size hands, so you can see. The cards, standard as well. Slightly glossy. They are glossy, but you know, not overly. And this is the back. Now, I like the back. This is, you know, runic, Viking, and classy at the same time. Dark. Oh, I thought, okay, that's really cool. So there we have it. So you have the Fool. I hope you can see it. The Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Oh, sorry, my dog just kind of knocked the tripod. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry about that. You alright, Pumpkin? You are. Well, you're sleepy. That's okay. Sorry. Okay, so the Chariot. Now, I was kind of surprised that there was not a reference to, I don't know, you know, the obvious one that you would have imagined on the Chariot, which I will not name. Anyway, Strength. The Hermit. Now this is gorgeous. I love this. And I would even go as far as to say that actually those cards would have benefited from being bigger. So you could really dive into the art, and also a matte finish would have been better. But if you look at the Hermit, and there is actually a lot of depth in the darks here, which you can't really see because of my lights, but it is a very nice card. The Wheel of Fortune, so that's the Weavers, that's good, I like that. Justice. The Hangman. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. And obviously I didn't flag it up, but you know, you've got the runes on the card, that's the point of it. The Sun, and it's there, and Sun. Judgment with the Valkyrie, I like that. The World, absolutely love that. The Ice Giants, it's great. It's just, I don't know, yeah, bigger, matte would have been great. And then we move on to the minors. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the minors by suit so that we don't spend too long on it, and I will just show you them very quickly, show them to you very quickly. So Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I like that. 9, 10. And then comes my problem. So you remember, I said, oh, I love the concept of horns instead of cups. It is so freaking cool. Yeah, except on the cards it says Page of Cups. I just could not believe it. So you've got the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. Why? Why did you do this to me? Why did you put cups instead of horns? This is so distracting. I can't even concentrate when I read the cards because of it. And I'm not sure I can get past that. So, yeah. And then the Pentacles. So you have the Aces, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, beautiful. 7, 8, 9, 10. And I mean, how nice is this shield? This is so pretty. It looks like it's popping out of the card. Love it. And then, wah, 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 Page of Pentacles. Why doesn't it say Page of Shields? That's what it was supposed to be. Oh, I just can't get over this. Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Oh, it just doesn't work for me. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Sorry, this is really turning into a rant, but I just can't help it. Right, let's move on to Wands. There's the Ace of Wands. Now, this is one of the prettiest Ace of Wands I've seen, actually. I really love it. The second, really like that too. I mean, the art is stunning, in all honesty. Number 3, 4, 5. Oh, she looks mean. Check her out. 6, 7. My fingers on it, sorry. 7, 8. I really like this card. 9, 10. Now you see, I think that's really cool. That 10 of Wands, I really like the imagery. And then you've got your Page of Wands, but they didn't change the names, so that's okay. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. And then finally the Swords, which, yeah, you know what I think. So Ace of Swords, like that. I think she's stunning. I don't know if you can see her head. Yeah, that's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really love this with all of the runes. And then you've got your Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. So there you have it. That's my review / rant, really, of the Runic Tarot. Now, I have worked with it. I'm really trying hard to get to know it. Shuffle Tarot mentioned in her video that maybe, you know, she should be doing a guidebook, a personal guidebook, to try and really delve into the world, the you know, God, I can't speak today, sorry, the legends and the lore. But it's a big work to do, because there really isn't much in the book. So I'm afraid to say, because of the lack of substance book inside of the box, and because of this annoyance I have at the fact that they've named the cups horns and they've named the pentacles shields, but they've not put it on the cards, they've used the standard suits on it, I can't get past it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue working with it, see what happens, but yeah, I'm so gutted. I had high hopes. So as I said, I will leave the links to Sylvain's and Shuffle Tarot's videos that I referenced, and let me know what you think. Did you buy it? Are you planning on buying it? Yeah, what are your thoughts? I'd really be interested to see what other people think about this deck. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. Until next time, au revoir.